That's my segue into being a professional. There you go, Mike. That's
Good
it.
one. That's good.
Starting. Um, that felt necessary to
Yeah.
deep
Yeah.
check in. We are deadlifting this morning, or deadlifting adjacent, so hinge patterns.
Good
Um,
morning.
so we're doing some front-loaded good mornings or regular good mornings. So weight is going to be optional for this piece. So we're doing 4 times through, 8 good mornings. Front loading is optional, and I'll demonstrate that just in case you need a reminder. Followed by 6 per side, regards alternating, if you choose. Single leg glute bridges. Right? So 12 total if you're alternating, or 6 on one leg, 6 on the other. They're both fine. And then 6 per side plank, hip dips, or a side plank hold. So I'll demonstrate them, but the hip dip is just a gentle drop of the hip, and it's like a little oblique exercise. And then once we do 4 times through of those 3 motions, we're going to do some single leg deadlifts. So either, again, increasing weight, range of motion, complexity. We're doing 6 per side this time instead of 5. Still 5 sets. So pretty similar. We're just bumping up the volume and hopefully bumping up complexity or weight if possible. And then finishing off with 3 times through 6 per side reverse lunges into a bicep curl. 12 alternating V-ups, or I'll give you an alternative, an ab piece, a core piece, and then 8 Supermans, right? If we need to do some of the standing up maxine, that's fine. We can alternatives that don't require lying on the ground all the time.
Good. Yeah.
Let's just start with normal cat cows, bird dogs, just a gentle check in, and then we'll come on back up.
Sounds good.
Approximately 10 of each. Ish. It's okay to do a few more. And your order of operations is not critical. I just like to start with cat cows. You're not moving on. Just pop through those general floor pieces, Maxie, and then hop up when you're ready.
Need tissue.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm back. Oh my God, there's so much crap.
It's a garage.
Any bites,
I mean,
which is not the problem.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem. I've been told it's a problem, but I'm not so sure it's true.
The bites are fine. It's all this other stuff.
They're like, how many do you have? And I was like, I mean, enough. I have enough that I don't need anymore.
Right.
Well, there's that. Lovely. So let's kind of continue with our good mornings. We'll start just these first set is meant to be kind of a check-in. So unweighted is fine. And I don't know if you fall in this category, but if you don't have that like hamstring glute stretch, that's okay. That's not always a sensation everyone feels, but I do want to make sure we're doing our good mornings, that the hips are the primary mover. So what I'm not doing is I'm not doing a forward fold, okay, which is fine, by the way. I'd rather see more of just the hips move behind, and that's where I stop, right? So my shoulders generally stay above my hips for this one. And again, I don't feel much of a stretch, and that's okay. I feel a little bit, but not as much as you expect. Let's see 5 to 10, just gentle good mornings. The hands behind that is more of a just open chest position. So if you could do that in a different position, hands on your waist, I don't care. Whatever suits you.
I get the stretch. It feels good.
Yeah, and again, like some people don't feel it, and I was always someone who never felt that, so I never understood
Huh.
what people were asking for. And as an ex-ballet dancer, forward folding is par for the course. So I was like,
Maybe that's why, because you're already flexible.
I'm already flexible, and in ballet, we're looking at shapes, right? We're not adding weight to the body.
Right, yeah.
You want from me. So my proprioception was all sorts of wonky. So that can count as your first set, should you choose. Otherwise, if you'd like to add complexity, you can add a dumbbell. So I have 10 pounds here.
Huh.
Just it can be whatever you want. When carrying a weight, actually I had a client describe it like a corn cob. Kind of makes sense. It kind of like a corn cob. Or sometimes I'll just kind of hold it so that I'm just like gently holding the dumbbell like above, like at my chest. So I'm just kind of holding it to my chest. Just so that I'm doing some work, but I'm not doing too much. But you can hold it, whatever makes sense for you. So
We'll grab those.
yeah, go ahead, grab a kettlebell, a dumbbell. This could be like a tote bag. You want to grab a backpack. That's fine. Full of stuff. Let's have you do, if you want to start with the loaded version, let's do 8 reps. Yeah. As long as you feel nice and balanced. We're just adding a little, usually what I feel if I add a little weight to the front of my body, I feel like, not only do I feel like a gentle stretch on the back of my legs and my butt, I feel a little bit of a little more core engagement.
Yeah.
Right. Not in a bad way. Usually just like a nice, like, oh, reminder, like, right, there's a second half of this equation. So that's quite nice. But if the weight's too much, we can always take it out.
That was good.
Good. So I want to give you 2 options here, Maxine. You can do a single leg glute bridge into it. If we need a standing variation, and this actually can go for anyone who getting up and down off the floor is frankly a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay. You don't want to be laying down and getting up a lot. The glute bridge itself, self-explanatory, but just in case, can be a full leg lift. So if I lift, I'm using my right leg, I'm engaging this glute, this one comes up, right? Or you can have that B stance, so you kick the foot out, so it's a little uneven. So my left leg is working harder. So sort of a scaled down version. The version that you can do standing is a marching step. Seems like a simple idea, and it is. But instead of engaging the glute laying down, we can engage it standing up. Weight is optional. If balance is a factor, just stand near something you can hang on to. And you can't see it, but I'll describe it. When I am marching, okay, so if I do this if I just kind of step on my own, just sort of passively, my knee goes pretty high, right? I get knee above the hip. But if I squeeze my right butt cheek and square my hips, this is how high I go. My right glute's working real hard. I'm barely hitting 90 degrees. So that's what we're going to go for, is engaging this leg, this glute, that hip. And that is a similar principle, but it has to be a little more intentional, essentially. And you can, if you feel inclined, carry a weight, right? So carry your weight, right? So alternating marching steps. 1, but really intentional about the leg marching on. And you could do 12 instead. Okay. So whichever you prefer, but 12 of those, if you're doing the marching steps, or we can do single leg glute bridges.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Side plank hip dips. This is an oblique, so kind of like these little muscles here, okay? Besides just a side plank position. And our lying down version is side plank. I'm gonna go knee bent because I want to, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop this hip, right? Just a little dip. So as I drop down, it stretches. As I bring it up, it flexes, okay? Our standing variation is, again, weight in hand. And actually, I keep this camera down. So from here in front, the dumbbell or weight, I'm going to do a little lean to the side. Okay, I'll show you, right? So that's the dumbbell kind of goes over my pinky toe. I'm standing up, right? So here it's kind of like I'm here and it's like a little crunch. Yeah. Little crunch, right? And if you have two on each side, you can just alternate like a wee wobble. Right? That one's a little harder to feel, but that would be your standing variation. And you're doing it again, 12%. Oh, do it all over again, basically.
Right. So good mornings.
Yep. 8 good mornings, and everything else is 6 each, basically.
Okay.
6 per side.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all the standing stuff just for funsies.
Yeah. We get, I think these are just figure give you different variations, so you don't have to be on the floor the whole time. And I do recognize not everyone can get up and down off the floor easily. Okay.
Hi, Maxine.
Hey, Dad, have a good swim.
I feel like the marching ones I'm gonna feel this later.
Yeah, I like them because it's simple.
Yeah. Simple but effective. And I feel like it's working. Sometimes I have issues firing my glutes, and this feels like they're firing.
Yeah, I think it's easier to stand up than it is to glute bridge sometimes.
Yeah.
I think glute bridges are a simple concept, but up until I hurt my back right before the death ride,
Oh,
I was like, oh, turns out my left part of my glute, not the whole thing, wasn't engaging properly. Shocking, which I kind of knew, but I didn't know how to fix.
yeah.
And a marching step, I can stand up. A
Yeah.
glute bridge requires a lot more motor control.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I had a problem with my SI joint a few years ago.
yeah.
That was when I did PT for that. It was a lot of glute work. And we discovered, that my left glute just wasn't firing.
Yeah.
So, oh, Biscotti. Oh my goodness. See, this is how you do it.
Are you showing off, baby? This is how you work glutes, Maxine. This is it. This is how you work your glutes.
That's a really nice side plank.
I know. But wax.
Oh my gosh. How's her chin? Is it healing up?
I mean, it's fine. She just still has acne.
Yeah.
So hence the pumpkin flower cone thing.
She's so precious.
I mean, she seems fine with it. The only thing is she can't groom properly.
Oh yeah.
So like we have to like have supervised groom time. But besides that, she's back to her normal self. Like she's fine. That or so instead of the glute bridge marches, sorry, the standing marches or whatever we call it, you could do mountain climbers on your floor.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I mean, it's a similar principle. We're just taking that position from vertical to a little bit horizontal.
Horizontal, yeah, that makes sense.
So, depends. But yeah, I have a lot of hip airplanes in my physical therapy, which is
Yeah.
it's good for me, but also kind of like I don't wanna do it.
Yeah.
But it has helped a lot.
How is your back?
Much better. Once you reset it, like I said, I've had SI joint issues for basically since I started rowing. But it wasn't actually that extreme when I was rowing, interestingly enough. Or didn't feel that way. So I don't know. It's hasn't been an issue for at least 10 years. And then it just slightly came out. Like it didn't even fully come out, which is why I think it hurt so bad because it didn't fully just fall out. My body caught it and I was like, yeah, crap.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Ouch.
so I was like, he reset it and then obviously immediate relief as those things go, and then some PT work, and it's been fine.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 4 times? Oh yeah, you're doing your oblique side bends. The oblique side bend's a hard one to explain.
Yeah, I get it. I've done these before.
But if you've done oblique side bends,
Yeah.
right, if this is causing back pain, please do the side plank hip dips instead.
No, totally fine.
And Biscotti says you're doing a great job, even
Thanks,
though
Scotty.
she doesn't look impressed, but I promise she is. Hi.
God, she's so cute.
Yeah. Do you hear someone talking to you, Book?
Hi, sweetie.
Is that Maxine? See, if Joseph were here, Max and Min will definitely.
Oh,
Min would be all up in this.
yeah.
I don't think he'd like Min very much. Thinks too much energy, too much kitten.
Birdies just usually don't like anyone anyway. Yeah.
She would have to be the alpha. She'd have to be like, no, this is my house.
Exactly.
You're visiting. And even then, I think she'd still probably be ambivalent.
Yeah. My daughter's cat is the tortie. We had her first.
Yeah.
That Ranger, the tabby. He would be buddies with anyone, but she's just not. She mostly just hisses at him.
Yeah. That's my concern with introducing animals is that like the
Yeah.
best case scenario, or say the best case scenario, they're buds.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, it's not tenable, like for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And you ultimately end up returning one of
Yeah.
them. And typically it's
It's gonna be the second one. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Which is unfortunate because I think especially if you, I mean, I know they're getting better, but I know mini cat town's pretty good at being like, hey, this kitty's pretty friendly with most kitties. And hey,
Yeah.
that might need to be kind of on his own, just, doing his
Yeah.
own thing. Or, hey, maybe no kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Like shelters are getting better at kind of, or like I respect places that are like, no, this is a bonded pair. You can't just have
Mhm.
one. You can't separate them.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think I'd rather my cat pick a buddy. Be like, okay, these are the two that hang out together.
Yeah.
Than introduce, but it's not. I've had coworkers and friends do it, and it's been fine. It just takes.
Yeah. Takes some time. Yeah. Our two, they're fine together. They sometimes they'll hang out and like sleep on the same surface, but yeah, they coexist.
Coexisting is also fine.
Yeah.
Um,
This is
excellent.
the longest she's hung out. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, she likes the blue mat. She likes the yoga mat. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think now that Nikki is gone, I'm
You're
cat dad.
the cat dad. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm number one cat dad, but I'm always number two when he's home. So she's just chilling. She's been pretty content. with her pillow.
Yeah.
It's kind of what's happening here. Beautiful.
All right.
Single leg deadlifts. Okay, so
Okay.
6 per side. So we're increasing weight or range of motion, essentially. The range of motion increase would just be an increased knee bend, not a reach the hand towards the floor. So I won't disturb the
Yeah,
neck.
don't. It's fine.
But essentially, instead of, let's say, I know, Boo Boo, you're doing so good.
You stay there. Okay.
So instead of just going to this knee bend, for example, the one that's away from you, I could continue to go lower as
Okay.
opposed to reach my fist towards the ground
Okay.
or the weight. So foot up, foot down, whatever suits your fancy. Again, that horizontal motion you're practicing basically with your good morning.
Lead with the hip, right?
Yep, lead with the hip.
Okay.
And then once the hip finishes or the hamstring has an opinion, you can start to bend the knee.
Got it. 6 per side?
6 per side. This morning I was, oh, you're drooling? Are you drooling? Yes, she is. This morning I was woken up to her like in my face, which is not normal. She was just like, is it breakfast time now? Breakfast? So here we are.
It's like, hey, you know what? How about you feed me? Yeah.
She started approaching me 2 minutes before my alarm went on.
Oh, she knows.
Oh, she knows.
Time it is.
She's like, I know what time it is. And she was correct. Right, Boo Boo?
Look up and I could feel Ranger snuggled up against my leg. And then he came up to once he knew I was awake, he came up to my face and we had snuggles.
That's very polite.
It's very sweet. Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'll wait till you wake up.
Yeah.
Did I stop petting? Is that rude? I'm so sorry. I stopped petting.
Oh, just come on.
I stopped petting. What does that mean?
Okay, so this is just 5 times.
Exactly. So, and I would say it is okay to rest between legs or between sets, even if it's just like a quick 30-second.
Yeah.
More importantly, not holding a weight in hand. I think that's more the factor, right? So you're not holding, I mean, the weights here are relatively light.
Yeah.
But if you had the option, oh, excuse me. If you had the option to go up, it would be like, oh, I'm going to change my weights now.
Yeah.
That sort of amount of time.
Okay.
Are you feeling needy? Because your dad's not here. I think Nikki's undiagnosed ADHD benefits his relationship with the cat. And my not ADHD does not benefit the relationship with the cat. Yeah. Also, Nikki's home more. So I guess. He's also the fun dad. Yeah. Yeah, her chin's better. She just scratches it.
Yeah.
Which is normal because cats scratch.
Well, right. And I don't know any better.
But I do wonder, like, we'll see. We need to talk to the vet and be like, cool. So at what point does the cone come off, or is it acceptable for her to?
Yeah, to be looking at it. Yeah.
Well, like just like a quick, like, is that a?
Yeah. She's so cute though with her little fluff.
I know. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. Her ears smooshed. Her face is smooshed. Here's the thing. I go for her belly, and she's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, no. Yeah.
She's like, I want head pets, right?
Head pets. Only head pets.
Well, especially with the cone.
Oh, yeah.
She's usually more diverse in her choice of pets, but with the cone, she's very like, pet my face, touch my face. Until she's not.
Right. Until she's done with it.
Yeah. She's pretty good at communicating that.
Good. Before it turns violent, or does she just go
She's
straight?
not really a confrontational cat.
Oh, that's good.
She's more avoidant. She's just like, it's like, no, please don't do that. I don't want to. Like there's lines, we've crossed lines and boundaries where she then gets like, it's usually a hiss and then like a
And
back.
then a SWAT.
Yeah. But like it takes you have to cross the line pretty far to get swatted, because I feel like she'd really rather not
Yeah.
that way.
Tinsel will just swat and bite. She's pretty great. She goes from loving it to killing you in about a second. So
Yeah, where she makes it pretty clear when she's like, I'm done now. I don't want this anymore.
I don't want this anymore.
If you continue despite her protestations, that's when
The violence happens. Yeah.
And even then Nikki just sticks his finger in her mouth while she's hissing. And she's like, is your dad mean to you? I don't know. I love him so much.
Violated.
Unconditional. Beautiful. Is this which
That
says
was 3.
beautiful?
This is 4.
Excellent. And you can raise that back leg if you prefer to raise the back leg. For me, balances.
Oh yeah, no. I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's a factor though, right? If you're like, well, my weights can't go up, my range of motion maybe doesn't want to change right now, lifting the back leg or taking weight back leg is also kind of another sort of step in complexity.
It's hot out here already.
Is it?
It's supposed to be like in the 90s today.
I think we're gonna get 80s. So or 80. I think was reported.
Ugh.
Yeah, high of 83.
Wow. Does your house stay pretty cool still, or?
Yeah, I might actually. I have a little time after the session before I have to go to work in person.
Yeah.
What I might do is open up all the windows right now while it's relatively cold.
Yeah.
I say cold, cool. Um, let the air in and then shut all the shades. And then that typically keeps the house. We're also north facing.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
We don't actually, even when it's nice out, we don't get direct sun.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice actually. We still get sunshine, but we don't get it doesn't come straight on our windows.
Yeah.
So if we keep the shades shut for most of the afternoon, and then when I get home, and the sun starts to go down, I'll open them up again.
Yeah.
Once the temperature shifts a little bit. But it's nice to get fresh air. The only thing is it gets stagnant in here because of the direction we're
Yeah,
facing.
with everything shut. Yeah.
So it's nice to get them open ahead of time.
All right, I got one more.
Beautiful. I'm very content today. You don't normally hang out this long. Usually like in and out. She's like, oh, Friskies are
I
done.
know. We get a little sneak peek.
I know. Today she's like, this whole yoga mat is mine. I'm getting face pets. I get to watch Maxine deadlift.
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not looking at you? I need to look at the screen too, bub.
right.
I stopped looking at her. I stopped paying attention. Let me get the.
Hey, I'm so cute.
Excuse me, ma'am. That tail.
I know the tail. She's very expressive with her tail.
Yeah, the tail is like either overstimulated, pay attention to me, or we're talking to her.
Oh,
And this is the not paying attention one.
We're paying attention to you.
So
Yeah.
let's pay attention here.
Yeah. See? Oh,
Just looking at me like, that doesn't count.
yes.
Hello.
You need to be petting me, human. Dear
Clearly.
human. Oh, look at
It gets, so she's really serious when you have both rear paws off the ground and then big paws up front, and then all four paws are in the air
that.
at the same time. And then she tucks her ear underneath and she does this. So she's like 70% there. We're good.
It's coming. It's coming.
So we have some reverse lunges next.
All
The
right.
bicep curl is optional. So this is more of a timing slash motor control drill. So this is not about a bicep curl necessarily kind of in its purest form. And when I'm doing this variation, I like to, the leg I'm stepping back with. So if my left leg would be in front, my right leg would be the one with the dumbbell in it.
Oh.
My bicep curl is comically small compared to my actual compound lifts. But yeah, beautiful, right? So it's okay.
All right, we're gonna do this for this one.
That's okay.
So
So as I step back with, excuse me, Miss Ma'am, as I step back with this leg, this hand would come in. Yeah. Back knee can touch the ground or not. Totally up to you. Okay. 6 per side. So stay with 6 on one side.
okay.
I'm thinking 1 dumbbell here. If you want to do 2, that's fine.
You know what? I'm gonna do 2 because I get messed up about which arm's going up.
That's
Plus,
fine.
I feel like challenge. I feel like a challenge today.
Great. And your palms can be up like this or thumb up, right? So like you were doing your
Hammer curl.
hammer curl. Hammer curl's fine. You could also do bicep curl. All right. The shoulders needs to be stable, more importantly.
6 per side.
6 per side.
I find it easier to balance with 2 as well.
I think it's a matter, yeah, I think that's great. It's a matter of, I think, taste and also, frankly, the size of your dumbbells.
Yeah.
So and maybe not in this particular movement, but as the dumbbells get bigger, they get in the way.
Yeah.
Right? So a hammer curl is actually really good for this because your thumbs are back, right? This, you can clear the leg. When you go to more traditional curl, this actually touches the thigh, which gets kind of
Okay.
which is why I think,
Yeah.
again, my bicep curl is not that big. It's actually comically small, which makes me laugh every time I go do bicep curl. But it's good for your elbows. It can be a little extra bendy.
Yeah.
Alternating V-ups. Okay, this is your core work. So
Yep.
this is one of those things where you can absolutely make this a dead book. So if head and neck stuff is a problem, we don't need to add tension to this. Otherwise, your core work is going to be, so right hand, left foot here, right? It could be up, right? But we're alternating, right?
Got it.
Or alternating dead bugs.
Sorry, dryer's going off.
That's okay. I can't hear it. I mean, maybe you can, but I can't hear your dryer. It's okay to have some ambient noise. So 12 alternating dead bugs, 12 alternating V-ups or tuck ups. The tuck up is the bend knee variation. Same thing, maxing out this next one after your alternating V-ups. I'll show you a standing variation as well. On the off chance you don't want to lay down again.
What's the next thing?
So we have 8 Supermans. So the Superman is the belly button down, and you're going to raise up the hands. If you prefer a standing variation, we can do something standing as well. Okay, but I'll demonstrate the Supermans. If you know what they are, Maxine, roll through with them. That's fine. You're doing 8 with them. So your Supermans, okay. Essentially, toes together. I'm trying to think of the directions here I want to demonstrate. I think that's it. So, toes together, belly button down, thumbs up. Okay, and I'm either going to raise just the hands, right, or hands and feet. But the butt remains squeezed, more importantly. Butt squeezed, brace to that back, even if you're raising the feet up. Yeah, good. The low back isn't taking the brunt of that. Good. Let's do one more set of lunges, Maxine, and then we're good because we kind of.
Are we running out of time?
Yeah, we have 2 left. But for anyone who chooses to, or has a few more minutes, I have written 3 times through these lunge bicep curl combination, your alternating V-ups, and your 8 Supermans. I have time for those V-ups, then you can call it a day.
Okay.
I feel like if Meg were here, you'd have a lot more emoting with the V-ups. Or no, hollow holds. Sorry, hollow holds.
Hollow holds. Those are her favorite. Yeah.
Favorite. Okay, baby, we're all done.
How are you gonna leave her today?
I mean, she's, you know what, once, you know, if I start moving around or
Yeah.
like, she's like, okay, and then just takes off. She's fine. She's a
Well, that
little,
was very fun having her around today.
I know, it was so nice.
Yeah.
Surprise. A pleasant surprise. I mean, I hope you find space today.
Yeah.
I've actually, all joking aside, been finding a lot of, I use Headspace as the app. And just taking 2 minutes to just like either reconnect or kind of step away from like my work isn't emotion. I mean, but I think in terms of emotional load, much lower, as in like people situations they're having a hard time.
Well, right.
So,
I mean, you're working with people. It's, people
yeah,
have.
it's still people, but like people aren't like, here's my immigration issue. It's like,
Right.
hey, you know,
Yeah. Well,
had an earthquake, whatever.
yeah. Right.
Right. So it's sort of like, but the emotional load can feel like a lot. And so what I
It's a
need to do,
lot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
2
I
minute
use it's an app called Aura. It's not the Aura